Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Every breath feels borrowed, but tonight the world's in tune. Old chair hums beneath me, plank boards keep the time. Old chair hums beneath me, plank boards keep the time. If this sound ain't perfect, that's how I always mine. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Static sings the harmony. I couldn't ask for more. Let the porch light burn uneven, let the shadows play. Yeah, the porch light burn uneven, keep the night from drifting away. If this ain't heaven, it'll do for today. Morning comes too early, hands already warm, working for a better day, trying to keep me warm. Boss man count his tally, we just count our time. Fair don't come easy, I had to stand and fight for mine. Oh Lord, hear me now. Better day, keep me warm. People talk about difference, but I just see the same. Every heart need kindness, every soul need a name, and we're deep. Children laughing somewhere, sounds of better days. Keep the light inside you, don't let the darkness stay. So sing a song for mercy, sing it clear and kind. We all walk this same good earth, just trying to ease our mind.
Okay, it loaded, I think. You can't launch Phoenixes? In the upgrade, the new one? I haven't even tried. Give me a second, we'll get in and I'll see if I can shoot them. I still haven't read the manuals. We'll see if I can figure it out from where I'm at. Really? Huh. Did you turn your missile prep on? Okay. Let me, Jesus, this thing is still trying to not load. I thought I had it fixed, but it's still acting really weird. I'm assuming it's on Eagle Dynamics side. Hopefully they fix it soon. It's making it really hard to stream. Yeah, I haven't even fired a Phoenix from the BU. Which kind were you shooting? The good ones? The 54 Mark 60s? Yeah, right side of the VDI. Should be an IR cool missile prep and what, like a rate of fire switch? Jesus. I feel like I'm in my old shitty computer again with this load time. Holy crap. We're already on the third song in the loop. And we're still loading. Before the patch we would have already been like started up and prepped it in the air by now. That is a crazy long load. I would really like to know what's doing that. I need to pull a log file and stick it in the Eagle Dynamics log reader and see if it comes up with anything.
Uzi 1, on station at Bull 328 for 170 at 1,600.
Okay, right side, yeah, right here. Missile prep, IR cool. You'll want to have those turned on. Let me see. What do I have loaded up here? Which ones are used in the Mark 60s? 54C Mark 60? I assume those are the best ones. They've got the best booster and the best seeker. Okay. We'll load those up.
Request rearming.
Okay, there we go. I love how it doesn't tell me that they're done rearming yet anymore. There's just no comm anymore. They're loaded. Alright, so they're loaded, so now we'll turn on our prep and our cool. And let's get up in the air.
Uzi 1, tally utility at bullseye 327 for 170.
Yeah, I haven't done much with the air-to-air yet, just because there's no real change with that, except for the ACM flap, which threw me off a little bit. I've just been working on getting used to the new gesture controls and getting JDAMs on targets. We even took out a boat last night through a friggin' storm in Syria with a JDAM. So I'm getting the hang of it. I like the new, I love the friggin' Tomcat. I love the Tomcat before the upgrade. I definitely don't like it less. The only thing that could make the Tomcat better would be if we had the D. But then nobody would fly anything else. Alright, we'll just put one bandit up in the air to test if we can get a Phoenix off the rail with no extra steps. We on Iggy? Yeah, we're on Iggy. Okay. I have noticed
We have an enemy 2-ship, BRA, 050, 47 miles, 1,100.
I have noticed that the new flight model, you have to trim a lot of nose down. Well, we're gonna get up there. We'll see what happens when I try it. I won't do anything different than what I
Oh, we got dirt at 3 o'clock.
And we'll see if there's a different step that we're taking or if it's just a bug. So I guess right now we can go ahead and prep. We'll prep our radar. We'll go TID range, 100 miles.
You got it.
We'll switch to TWS. And we're gonna go air to air. And we're gonna flip the master arm up. And then we're gonna select our weapon selector's not working. Why is my weapon selector not working? Because it's not there anymore. What the hell? Why does it keep putting an exclamation point on my weapon selector, and then when I remove it and then put it back in, it works? What the hell is going on with that? That's annoying. It does it every time. Okay. Now we'll switch Phoenixes. So we've got Phoenixes selected. We are in TWS mode. We're at 100 miles on the TID. I've got one bandit to the east.
Friendly, E3, 2 o'clock, 12 miles.
Okay, we got him on. She auto-hooked him.
Your dot with load from the Rio.
She's ready to shoot. So, bearing 9-1, range 48.8 miles, 25,000 feet, it's ready to shoot.
We have a bandit, bra, 100, 49 miles.
Let me go ahead and get some speed and I'll just pull the trigger and see if it goes off. I'm not going to lock them, I'm going to use the TWS track. It's a Phoenix, we don't need to lock them. As long as they're hooked. There's 900 or 0.9 Mach. We want Mach 1. Okay, Mach 1. Fox 3. And it did not shoot. Yeah, it's not shooting for me either. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it did. It did. I just had to hold it down for even longer. I had to hold it down for a bit. I held it down for a few seconds, then I let off and then held it down again, and then it kicked off. And it's got the timer. So we'll see if we can give him another one now. Holding down. Still holding down. Now I'm gonna let off the trigger. Now I'm gonna hit it again. And it's just not doing anything now. So I'm not sure why it's locking out a secondary shot. Holding down the trigger again. Still no shot. Maybe it doesn't allow you to shoot multiples on a passive track on the BU without going ACM. I bet you if I flip the ACM, it'll shoot it. But I don't want to do that. It would probably let me shoot it if it was on a different target. Would be my guess. Looks good. It's a long ass shot. What was that, 40 something miles? If that thing starts maneuvering, it's not going to hit it. Alright, he's maneuvering. It might hit him. It's trying. It's really trying. Ah, I got him. So that was like a 40-something mile shot. Alright, let's spawn another one and see how long I gotta hold down the trigger and if I have to double bump it. We'll come back around.
Oh, I got some dirt at 10 o'clock.
Alright, we're getting the wings out.
Your dot, engage.
No. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Should be in front of us now.
Booking it. This is it.
Okay, we have a passive track on the TWS. I'm not gonna lock it. Holding down the trigger right now.
We've got a bandit. 150, 12 miles.
It kicked off, I just had to hold it down forever. But it did fire.
Flash.
Boom. Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's a duck.
The only thing I did was hold down the trigger for, it seemed like 3 seconds more than I should have to. Phoenix always had a long trigger pull, but this seems extremely extended, like it probably shouldn't be that long of a pull.
The bandit is going down.
All right, let me get some distance and I'll turn back around and we'll spawn 2 of them and see if it'll do a double TWS shot. Force the radar into TWS. All right, let's get some distance. We'll head north.
Losing 1. Tally utility at bullseye 326 for 170.
Yeah, let's get up here at about 15, 20 more miles and then we'll turn back around. We'll spawn a 2-ship and see how the Rio handles the double TWS track with the Phoenixes. I'm assuming it's just going to be another extremely long trigger pull, which I'm not sure if that's intended. It seems like it's a little bit longer than it should. You do? It should auto cycle after you put 1 missile out. If there's 2 targets hooked, if you fire, it should, but I haven't done it yet with the new upgrade. So if you have to actually manually select it when you've got 2 hooked already, that's not good. The Jester should automatically swap to the next one.
Oh, I got some dirt at 10 o'clock.
All right, let's slow down. Let's spawn a double. Should be straight south.
All right, you're done.
Nope, I'm not shooting a friendly. Okay. Straight south, we should have 2 of them out there. Yep, we got 2.
All right, you're done.
Just need some airspeed. What are they, 32 miles? Alright, I'm gonna hold down the trigger right now. Okay, one off the rail.
We have a Bandit, Bra, 185, 30 miles.
It does look like I have to manually switch it, so that's not cool.
Okay, hooking that for you.
If they're flying close together, it's also not switching.
Sure, let me hook that. We can't lock him. He's too close to lock. There's the second. Let me hook it.
Okay. I got the second one hooked. It's just a pain in the ass. Holding it on the trigger.
All right, you're done.
Okay, all the Phoenixes went off the rail. Having to hold down the context to cycle to the next target is kind of a bummer. But I still haven't locked them.
Fight's coming our way. Sorted, you're done. Splash.
One down.
One hook coming up. Splash.
Oh, we got them both.
Copy. Got locked. Target, 9 miles.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Doc. Mine worked for the most part. It just seemed like an extra long pull.
That's a pullback.
Other than that, everything worked normal. Well, and the lock not cycling, that kind of blows. Yeah, it's an extra long pull. Like the normal Phoenix pull is like 2.5 seconds or so, and this I think was like 5 or 6 seconds before it finally kicked it, which is very long. That seems... I'd have to look up the actual real-life trigger pull on the Phoenix, but I know it was a little bit long, but it wasn't that long. That seems nuts. Might just be a bug for right now. Yeah, when you're getting into the DTC, you can spend a lot of time planning out a mission. I mean, that's what the briefing is. I'm not sure about in this version of this radar, I'm not sure, but I believe TWS and TWS Auto on this radar are kind of the same thing. It's just going to passively track targets out in front of you. I don't think it, I think the Rio can still hook them. I don't think it's like the Hornet radar, if that's what you're thinking. where auto means something different in the Hornet radar and has different functionality. So I believe in the Tomcat, it is just TWS auto, as in just TWS.
Dirt at 1 o'clock. All right, those are some nails. 2 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back down and we're gonna grab a new Tomcat because I wanna. So I've done the JDAMs, I've done the Phoenixes now too, and the Heaters and the Sparrows. No. I didn't find the wheel brakes bad at all. I also don't stand on them though. I also slow down using my stabs like you're supposed to before you even touch the brake. So maybe it's your pedal sensitivity, or maybe you're using the brakes a little too early before you've slowed down adequately using your stabs. Once you're on the ground, you should be aft into your nuts. Stick should be in your nuts until you come way down in speed before you even touch the brakes. Yeah, if your brakes are really squirrely, look at what your speed is when you're hitting them. I know in DCS people like to land and just stand on the brakes right away, but like in real life, that would not be the way you would do that. You would burn up your brakes really fast. You're supposed to use the weight of your aircraft. You aero brake and then you use the weight of the aircraft and the stabs up to slow down. But it could also be your axis. If you're using pedals and you're just barely pushing on the brake, and it's going like 100%, that would be a problem. Stabilizers. Your stabs. Horizontal and vertical stabs. You know, those big fins in the back that make you go up, down, left, right. So on the Tomcat, you've got these stabs back here. Why is my mouse gone now? Yeah, I can't get my mouse. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Nothing's working. There we go. Okay, this is the stab down here, so when you land... Oh my god. Look how buggy this is. I can't even use my fucking mouse. So when you're slowing down, you're going stick back, which turns those stabs into basically air brakes. And then of course you also have your air brake out. And you just cruise down the runway until you slow down. And then you use the brakes to finish slowing down at the end. Alright, I need to... I've done the JDAMs. Let's try just a... I haven't seen the symbology for just a CCIP pilot computer drop. So let's grab some slick iron bombs. Whoops. See, we can put a whole bunch on here, right? We don't need the targeting pod. Alright, Mark 83s. So those are 1,000 pounders. So we can put 3-1-3-1. So that'll give us 8. We can put 8 Mark 83s on here, which is a lot. That's 8,000 pounds of freedom. Yeah, there we go. 8 Mark 83s.
Request rearming.
Uzi 1, tally utility at bullseye 327 for 170.
Oh yeah, Vic, make sure this toggle right here, next to your master reset, make sure that's on. That'll cause you some problems with your brakes if that's off. That's your anti-skid, right below your gear lever there. Right down here. Is your anti-skid and spoilers. So even on hot start, I believe it's actually defaulted off, so you want to turn that on. Unless you're on an aircraft carrier. It didn't tell me again. Okay, I see the bombs. We've got bombs. Sure wish it would tell me about that. Yeah, it might be a sensitivity issue where it's going from 0 depression to 100% depression for some reason, like you're pushing a button for the brakes instead of having an axis. I mean, if that's the case, if they're that sensitive, I would just put some curvage on there. And also don't mash the brakes when you're doing 130 knots. You should slowly apply the brakes, not like stand on them, just slowly apply brakes after you're down, you know, slow. I can't remember what the regulation is. It's probably somewhere around don't even touch the brakes until you're below like 60 or 55 knots or something like that. Before that, just use your air brake and stabs. After I drop my bombs, I'll land and see how my brakes do. But mine won't be a very good. My brakes are 0 to 100%, so if I stand on the brake early, everyone will know it because it'll get squirrely as shit. But I'll try. What I do is, because my brakes are 100% like that, I just barely tap them when I'm starting to slow down. Because there is a little delay from the depression of the brakes and the hydraulics going through and putting the pressure on, so I try to feather it that way. All right, running up.
Bandit 2 ship Bra 050, 45 miles, 1,100. I've got some dirt on the nose.
All right, let's see. Air to ground, select ordnance, mark
Roger.
trees.
Yep.
Mechanical fuse, nose
You
to
bet.
tail. And let's see, delivery mode, we want comp pilot.
Roger that, Wilco.
Okay. I guess we'll go over to that river. That's the closest spot. Or actually, the closest spot's right over here, right? That convoy. And then there's the insurgent camp in the city here. We can drop there. All right, air to ground mode. I haven't seen the symbology yet, but it should just be a cross. It's pretty dark. Where's those tents? Right there? Yeah, I think that's them, right? Yeah, that's them right there. Here we go. Let's drop a couple of them in there. Oh, that looked good. That's pretty accurate. All right, let's hit the convoy. Yeah, that's what I figured it'd be, just simple. The only thing that's a little weird is the drop line doesn't come up upon ground capture. But that's fine. It doesn't have to. Just because I'm used to it doesn't mean that's what it should be. frag ourselves. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Where's that, wasn't there like a... Where am I? Oh, I'm all bass backwards, aren't I? Yes, I am. Right there, there's some stuff. Let's drop our last 3 bombs in there, and then we'll land and see the brake performance. Hey, what's up, Trax? Okay, I see him. I see him. The sun, the clouds, the dark-ass HUD, everything's working against me. All right, here we go. Rolling in. Boom, boom. Well, if you can't hit targets with that, I don't know what to tell you. That is really accurate for standard CCIP. That's good.
170.
That should have been the last of our bombs, right? Yep. Alright, let's go land. Alright, we'll come in on the right downwind, and then we'll turn in for final. We'll see if we can get set up for our landing on the downwind. I haven't done landings with this thing. I've only landed with this thing once. I'm sure I'll be fine, but it probably does have some characteristics I'm not used to when I'm getting set up. Like, it already generates more lift than the B. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to trim it even more than I would the B. There's the helicopters. There's the airfield right there. There's the runway. A 49-inch ultra-wide OLED today, like a gigantic monitor. That's awesome. I don't want to measure my monitor. It would make everybody sad. Got a kick-ass powerful rig and like a horrible dollar store cheap monitor. But you use what you got. Thank you, son. I didn't want to see the runway anyway. I like landing with the force. Well, I guess I can check the DLC. I haven't messed with the DLC on the BU yet. This will be a good experiment on that. All right, we're entering the downwind. Alright, let's start slowing down a little bit. Let's get the speed brake out. Let's bring the gear down. Start trimming up. Flaps.
Looks like there's dirt at 7 o'clock.
Popping the DLC. DLC is out and works. Not quite on speed yet. Well, that's interesting. Why do I not have my indexer? I'm on speed, but my indexer's not on. I'm in landing configuration, gear down, flaps, air brake out. DLC is out. Why the hell is my okay, well, doesn't matter. My indexer's broken. I don't know where the indexer light panel is. Interior light panel. ACM indexer is on 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what the number is for that. 0009. There we go. I gotcha. Thank you. I wonder why it defaulted to off. It seems odd. Okay, we're on speed. DLC is set. Yeah, this is your indexer right here. Your donut, and your hash marks for high, slow, on speed. That's your indexer. So you don't necessarily need it. I just like to have it. If you've got the symbology for your E bracket, then it's giving you the same information in a different form. This is more stable than the B. Just because it's got the DAFCS, it's definitely a lot easier. This thing's probably super easy to land on the carrier, especially with the DLC out. As soon as I flatten out, I'll use the DLC to descend a little bit, make sure that's all good, but I imagine it is. Yeah, DLC works fine. Forcing the nose down, forcing the nose down, forcing it back up. This thing's got to be fairly easy compared to the other Tomcat to get on the carrier. Yeah, I'm just going to land like I normally would, Vic, and we'll look at the speed when I start applying some brakes. Nice and smooth.
We got nails. 1 o'clock.
All right, we're down. We're idle. Stick all the way back. You can see that speed bleeding real fast. I'm not using the brake, that's just using the stabs. And we're at about 70 knots now. I'll start just barely putting brake pressure on it, and I'll let the stick come forward. All right, that's it. Now I'm off everything. We're just coasting. So, no squiggliness, no nothing. I waited till I was down to about a little below 70 knots before I applied any brake at all. Yeah, it might be your pedals. Check your sensitivity, check your curves, and then make sure you're using good procedure for landing. You can just like get into your jet and look at the pedals, and when you start putting pressure on them, see if it's slowly pushing the pedal down or if it's going like really quick like that. Also, if you're using toe brakes, then make sure you're not depressing one way more than the other. You could definitely subconsciously be adding more right brake than left and such. Yeah, I've got a single binding. I just have to work it to gradually put pressure on it. I don't have pedals, so I'm just using one button on my throttle right here. I just barely tap it without holding it down. It'll send little pulses through the hydraulics. If I just hold it down, it'll be 100% pressure right away and I'll skid out.
Gotcha, bitch!
Porch light flicker on the side, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light flicker on the side, moths dancing like they know the tune. Every breath feels borrowed, but tonight the world's in tune.
Too bad all of our old liveries don't. Do the old liveries roll over to the BU? I haven't even tried actually.
Shadows play, the porch light burn on even, keep the this ain't heaven. It'll do for today.
All right, let me see. Now I have to know. All right, give me a second. I'm going to go into my save game. Actually, let me use the restroom. Then I'm going to go to my save game folder, and then we're going to move a skin over and see if it reads it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's grab... Oh, shoot. We need to look up the folder name for it, too, because it's probably not going to be normal. Let's see what Eagle Dynamics says it should be. Which is not always the case. All right, mods, aircraft... Okay, it just says F-14BU. Let's copy it the way they have it. Alright, save games, DCS, liveries, and let's create a new folder and name it that. But sometimes the livery folder in your saved games for liveries is not the exact same name. Because I don't know why. Because when they program stuff, they don't think about it sometimes. Because they have to create the path inside the back end, so. Alright, I guess I'm just going to grab all my skins in the F-14B folder and put it into the BU folder. Actually, it just, yeah, F-14B. Oh, I wonder if I can make a... I'll try in just a second. I need to create a folder. Let me see if I can do this. Alright, we're gonna make a new folder. And we're gonna name it... Oh, that didn't work. F-14BU. So F1 for capital B, capital U, and then we're going to do an underscore. Oh no, that's not going to work. Never mind. I was going to make a cockpit. I will make a cockpit really quick, but that's not going to work. The old cockpit textures will not work in the new one because the cockpit has got whole new textures. It's completely different, so it's not going to map onto it properly. We'll have to wait till someone makes a cockpit for it. I got the folder for it though. Okay, folders are done. I moved them over. Let's see if it worked. I have a feeling the folder's going to be a different name.
Uzi 1 on station at Bulls 328 for 170 at 1,600.
Yeah, I didn't read any of them. It didn't read any of them. It's going to be a different name. Plus, it's probably not going to map directly because I think there's differences on the outside as well. Too bad I can't get rid of this now. Whatever this temp map shit is they put on my old B model, I can't erase it.
Utility at Bulls 326 for 180.
You can bring up the window, but you can't erase what they already put on there. Yeah, it's gonna be wrong. It was worth a shot though. All right, where are we going? Let's fly somewhere. At least get a couple of flights in. Oh, let me go into that folder and erase those. So I'm running out of space already on that drive. I'll leave the folder, but I'm going to delete the liveries I moved over. Okay. Nobody's on any of the poles. Actually, shit. We're not doing SRS tonight. Everything is breaking. Shit, is it not loading again? Please don't hang up again. What speed is safe to drop flaps and gear? I usually don't drop the gear in the F-14 till around 255 knots. I believe you can extend the gear earlier than that, like 300, but I don't know what the maximum is off the top of my head. It might be like 3 or 320, but I usually wait till I'm down to around 250, 260, and then I'll drop the gear. Flaps you shouldn't bring out until you're about 225. But if you got the gear down to 250, you can bring the flaps down to 250 as well. But I think the recommendation for flaps is like 220 or something like that. But I mean, I bring the flaps down when I'm doing, 280 in a dogfight. But you can also jam them that way too. Of course, that's just in the air. If you spin the tires at 300 knots or 270, you're gonna blow them.
It's already won. Working for a better day, trying to keep me warm.
I wonder if it's a friggin' stormy day again, or if this is gonna be decent weather.
Boss man count his tally, we just count our turn. Fair don't come easy, I had to stand and fight for mine.
Well, we got Basil. All right, let's spawn into Basil just so we can see what's going on.
Oh Lord, hear me now. Working, better day, keep me warm.
What's up, Hatch? God, every time I spawn a plane, I'm gonna have to dick with SRS.
People talk about difference.
I should have shut it off in the options so I don't have to mess with it.
Every heart need kindness, every soul.
All right, so we can do boats. We can do. Let's go clear out Substation West. 2 T90s, 2 BTRs, 1 flak gun, 1 Shilka, and then stuff. Beware the stuff.
So sing a song for mercy, sing it clear and kind. We all walk this same good earth, just trying to ease our mind.
Okay. We be taxiing. And I've got the airfield to myself. All right, Substation West. That's probably it right there. That's it right there? Okay. Number 13. Yeah, the size of those files is crazy. They really definitely need to step up the optimization and repackaging of all the map files so that it doesn't take up so much space. Like I said, I've only got one more thing I can remove from that drive, and then there's nothing on up at DCS, and if it tells me I need more space again, I don't know what to tell them. I definitely don't want to get to a point where I have to delete most of my maps and just play on one or two maps for months, and then if I want to play a different map, I have to go re-download it type thing, and yeah, I don't want to have to do that. The terabytes I have for DCS should friggin' be enough. Yeah, but I can't get I need two 4 terabyte SSDs, but I can't get any of them, so. At least, probably more. My DCS is like 1 point something terabytes. If you count the save game folder, it's way more. The supplementary folders, like for the Phantom and for the Viggen and those things, those don't take much space, but the save game folder has a bunch. Because of missions and liveries and shit like that. Looks like Kira's going after Abu al-Dahir. Kill the Frogfoot! Well, actually, kill the flak gun that's shooting at you. That would be a better one. Well, yeah, I want my paint jobs. I went through and deleted a bunch of liveries like 3 months ago. But that's just in the save game folder. It's not in the same folder as DCS. How much time do we got? 1 minute. There's the flat gun. And marked. Slaving. Okay, Mavericks are away. What's wrong with my curves? Looks like I got most of it. Is there a T-90s hiding somewhere? No, but there's a Shilka hiding somewhere. Where is it? I'm not gonna be able to see it because of all the smoke. It's over there somewhere. Might have to wait for the fires to die down a little bit. I guess we can just drop some 105s, but I'd like to have a good look at them first. That's just because it was snapping to contrast. It wasn't being jittery per se. It was snapping on all the power lines around all those targets. Yeah, I hit a whole bunch of them. There's a Shilka down there somewhere still. We gotta find and dig out real quick, because that's still dangerous. It's probably him right there. That's a truck. That is a Shilka. Alright, and marked. We're going to give him a 105. Yeah. We'll put one 105 on top of this Shilka. Alright, 18 seconds. Eight. 1 and 1, 2, 3, pickle. those skeets should be coming down anytime now. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Shoka down. So what's left now? A truck? Oh, I got the truck too. So just some troops that are spread around down there. That'll be fun. Alright, what kind of landmarks do we have? I guess the tin shedding. There's one of the troops. There's the truck. There's another troop. Alright, we got him marked. Alright, here we go. Guns, guns, guns. These two guys should be right in line there, and then the truck is to the right. We got high explosive rounds mixed in, so hopefully we'll get some splash damage on some of the other guys. I don't know right where they are. Right off the top of that tree.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Alright, that was 2 infantrymen and a truck. What else is there? One more guy, and he's just kind of out there. Okay, he's in a clearing. Alright, let's zoom this out. Okay, he's in a clearing right here between those buildings, roughly somewhere over there. So let's get parallel and find him. And then we'll dot him. There he is. And marked, rolling in.
Pull up, pull up.
He's
Altitude,
dead.
altitude.
Okay, that should be everything. Yep, there we go. Got it. Done. 1 point down. Alright, what do we got left? We've got 105, we got 2 GBU-12s, we got 600 rounds of gun, and we got 7 Predator rockets. Guess we can head for the factory. Is there anything there that's real mean? Nah, let's put a 105 on top of the Shilka and the flak gun. Factory 22? Is that it? That's it? Okay. There's the factory we are looking for. We might have to get closer. I see this stuff, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Oh wait, yeah, that is exactly what I'm looking for. There's the flak gun, there's the Shilka. So we're going to drop a 105 on top of the flak gun, and hopefully we'll get both of them. I know there's a T-90 over there. Oh, there's 2 T-90s. Yay! So that'll be my 2 GBU-12s. We'll have to go on the T-90s. And then we'll use Predator rockets on the BRTs and whatever's left. And then we've got some gun left. We'll use it unless we get jumped. But it looks pretty clear. There's no SAMs at, what was it, India? Yeah, India. There's just SHORADs there. There's no long-range SAMs. So as long as we don't get jumped. Whoops. Gotta get used to this new slew, because it sticks out a little bit more than I'm used to, so I keep bumping it. Aim it a little bit below him there. I'm doomed? What, you think someone's gonna jump me now? Nah. If they do, they're coming from pretty far away. There's nothing inbound at the moment. It's not going to take me very long to get rid of one 105, and then we'll come around and put these 12s on the 2 T-90s, and then just see what's left. We'll either use the rockets or we'll just RTB from there. We should probably go ahead and... If that Shilka's still alive, we'll put a couple of Predator rockets into the Shilka. Alright, we're in the zone, and Pickle. 105 is away. See if we can get eyeballs on those tanks. They're over here somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we hit the Shilka, but because I'm too far away. Alright, the Shilka's still alive. So it looks like I got the... Well, all we got was the flak gun. Is that the T-90? Okay, there's T-90. Alright, marked. Alright, rolling in. Now we can get closer because the flak gun's out of the way. Although that Shilka might take some pot shots at us. I'm not that high up now, but we're probably okay. Pickle! And the laser is lasing. Right down his hatch. There we go, right down the hatch. See ya. laser off. One more T90. Should be over there somewhere. There's the other one right there. And marked. Let's get a little distance. We'll roll back in, get rid of this last bomb. I need to take another dose of medicine. God, I'm already getting a fever too. I'm telling you, this body sucks. I get a minor cold, I get a headache, I get a friggin' any kind of minor infection and my body just goes friggin' ballistic and doesn't want to fight it. That's what I get for having all the artificial goodies inside my body. I am Terminator Nix. I am Cyberpunk Nix, except all my shit's Temu. Oh yeah, stay close like that, trucks. That tank is going to protect you. That tank is definitely going to protect you. Well, if it makes you feel better, Hatch, I've died twice. It just doesn't stick. Because I don't want to die. But it's definitely a fight. And luckily all the surgeries and stuff have kind of got me somewhat stabilized. I just have to be really careful because if I get sick, my body's always fighting the implants, so it doesn't fight normal illness and infection very well. Pickle! Lazing immediately. We're kind of low altitude. Did we get the other trucks too, or just the T90? No, we got trucks. I think we got both of the trucks. There was a ZIL truck and a BTR. I think I got most of them. Oh, there's one more ZIL down there, and there's that Shilka. So we need to get the targeting pod. Man, if you think I've ever been playing life on easy mode, you are severely mistaken. Alright. We need to find that Shilka, because we're going to have to kill it with whatever we got left that's got range, so Predator rocket. Alright, there it is. Alright, laser guided rockets right into the side of it. One rocket should do it, but let's gotta give him two just to make sure. That's a nice weak spot right there, flanking on the side. Should penetrate right through that thing. I've got the penetrator head Predator rockets, so. Alright, laser is on and firing. Pistol times 2. Oh, and he's shooting. Holding the laser. See ya. Oh yeah. Looked like one of them went right through him. Laser off. So what's left now? Ziltruck, Uriel. Okay, we're moving in. Okay, there's that other Ziltruck. We should use a rocket on that so I can save some ammo for the troops over there. Quick burst, quick burst.
Pull up, pull up.
Where are those
Altitude,
troops?
altitude.
There's the truck, so the troops are going to be around that guy right there. Alright, let's get the targeting pod over to that Zil. Alright, right about there. Rockets up. We'll just give him one Predator rocket into the engine compartment. That'll be done deal with him. It's gonna roll, isn't it? Yep, it rolled.
Pull up, pull up.
Alright, we got a new speed. Or I just make it look super easy. Nah, it's cheating. A-10s are cheating. I have brain damage and I'm doing it, so. Okay, there's one guy. Oh, they are so spread out. Okay, well I see two guys. Let's do a gun run on those two guys because they're kind of in line when I come back around. All right, marked right there. Turn the rockets off so my symbology's not in the way. If you need to destroy ground targets, you know, without putting yourself at huge amounts of risk and get it done properly, then the A-10's just the best. Alright, we'll see if we can see anybody else as we come in. I can see these two guys right in line with each other, but I don't see the other ones yet. Hopefully when I see the truck. There's no
Pull up,
on
pull
the
up.
left.
Altitude, altitude.
Boy, he went down. Oh, he survived? Oh, there's one guy in the trees. That's why I couldn't see him. I'm not going to make you buy anything. I'm just stating a simple fact. If there's stuff on the ground that you need destroyed, the A-10 is the best tool for the job. If you're actually supporting people on the ground, then in real life, absolutely A-10 is still the absolute best with the best track record in the entire world by a large margin. The only thing that even comes mildly close is Apaches, and they're not close. Oops. Where's that guy by the tree? Okay, there he is. That's the guy by the tree. Where's the other guy? I think he died. He should have died. No, he's still alive. Alright, well, let's get the guy by the tree. If I see the other guy when I'm coming in, I'll shoot him. But I want the guy in the tree line. He's kind of semi-hiding. Marked. Well, I think it's super easy, but my opinion on what's easy and not easy is never good, so I see the other guy. We're gonna get them both. He's right here next to the road.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
He survived again? What the hell is up with this guy? What is he wearing? Taco Bell lettuce? Alright, let me see if I can get that targeting pod right on him. That's the dead guy. There he is. Look at that guy. Giant 30 mil holes all around him, and he's like, nope, I'm good. You can't shoot me with your gun. I ate Taco Bell. I'm immune. We got 260 rounds.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Yep, that's it. That's everything. Okay, yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, we're RTB. Look at that. We jumped in our A10 and we cleared out 2 points. All right, let's head back to Basel. What monitor I use? It's like a generic monitor called AOC or A0C or something that looks kind of like that. It's kind of small. It's just it's like back when they had like those cheap small flat screens at like Walmart for like $60. I got 2 of those. One of them is AOC and the other one's called LG, and they're both like maximum 60 hertz whatever cheap ass monitors. Which is sad because my computer is badass, but I can't turn everything up all the way because the monitors won't run it. Can't do 4K. I'll get new monitors eventually. Actually, now that I've got my HOTAS all squared away, the monitors might get put up on the list higher. Just so I can enjoy it more. You damn right, I'm getting subscribers. I get a few subscribers. I'm not big. I don't think I'll ever actually get big. What I do is too niche. I just enjoy what I'm doing. I do it for love of the game. I do it to share aviation. If I make a little bit of money every now and then, that's awesome. I'll just buy some medicine or buy more parts for my computer. Oh boy, I've been flying around, dropping bombs and not retrimming very much. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, Basel is 12. Yep, Basel is 12. There's Basel. Let's go ahead and pull a magnetic off of the map. We'll come in on the correct runway. All right, so that's 354. That's runway 35L. 354. 354. So what we should do is actually come around the backside and enter the downwind, but we're not going to do that. My monitors look decent, but it's pretty small. I think it's the biggest problem I have with it, but I would like to be able to run other games that aren't DCS at like max graphics and stuff, because my rig will do it. My rig is really good. So I would eventually like to get some decent monitors that are 4K and a little bit bigger. They don't have to be ginormous. I don't have room to have ginormous anything. You gonna let me trim out? No? Probably not. You're an A10. We're not allowed to trim out. We're allowed to trim, kinda. Do we have any bad guys around here yet? No, it looks pretty clear. Oh, there's two Tomcats southeast. So really what we should do is enter the pattern on the upwind, which will be the downwind for the takeoff runway, and then take the crosswind to the downwind, and then downwind turn into final. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to kind of shoot over here and come straight in. Although there is a lot of activity over here now. But it looks like everybody is out of the way now. So yeah, we're just going to kind of come down here, go backwards on the crosswind, and just line in for final. Because it's DCS. We don't have to abide by all the patterns. Well, at least when I get off here tonight, I do have some stuff to do. I still can't use my editor very well. What I figured out from messing with it since the patch, if I try to use my editor, it locks DCS up. If I log into my private sterile server first and then like spawn a plane for a few minutes and then jump out and then open the editor, then the editor will load. But I have to do that first and like preload the entire thing to a private server before it'll load in the editor. So that's definitely a bug from the patch. I've already done all the file checking I can possibly do. And I'm not uninstalling everything and starting from scratch. That ain't gonna happen. That waypoint looks like it's close to the runway. So our HSI should be close. We'll just follow the HSI, that should get us pretty close. Depending on the waypoint. Nope, it's gonna be off. So let's just go visual. Oh no, it's close. It's gonna be close. Alright, according to the HSI, we should be looking right down our runway. Yep, that's pretty good. I should have went idle a little bit earlier. We're coming in kind of hot. Let's get both boards out. We won't need to use the throttle anymore.
Altitude, altitude.
We are a glider. There you go, see? Who needs a throttle? Oh my god. I thought it was clear. Those must be NPCs that spawned. Yeah, those are NPCs that spawned. I'm like, I looked over here a second ago before I came into the pattern and there was nobody here. They spawned and took off. Shoot. Am I gonna be able to get out? Yeah, I think I can get out of here.
Speed brake, speed brake.
Shut up. I don't want to get stuck in the sand, lady. It's the difference in the amount of pylons that are on the rack. So I believe the 138 is a 3-stack pylon and the 7 is a single. But I could be wrong about the numbers, but that is usually the case. So like to have just one AGM on your pylon or having a 3-stack on the pylon. The Lua racks are just the racks that you connect to the pylon to connect different ordnance. I think the 138 is the triple. I guess we can look in a second. And you can connect all kinds of different ordnance to those Lua racks. Or 117. This is on the A10 though. You're probably talking about Lao racks on a different aircraft, I would assume. And then the Slick Iron Bombs use the brew racks, which is mainly because the brew racks don't have electronics. It's just a rack. It's just a mechanism to hold or detach the bomb. It doesn't have electronics in it, besides the mechanisms to hold the bomb and then let go of the bomb. Lao 105 can have either 1 or 2. Yeah. I don't think there's a single. I think they use the rack if you're going to have 1 or 2 either way. God, why would you put captives on here? If you were going to take captive, well, I guess you could do it for ballast. But it's not like you're doing ACM or BVR training or BFM training in DCS to where you're getting digital tapes for debriefing. .117s is the friggin' Mavericks. I'm pretty sure the Sidewinder racks is the same rack. They just put 1 missile on the outside and not 1 on the inside if you only want one Sidewinder. I think it's the same rack. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the same rack. I know it says 138 here, but those are just the Lao 105 racks. CBUs take a better rack, right? Or no, they just go straight to the pylon. 4 and 8 are the multifunction pylons. You should be able to put 3 12s on there. Oh, here we go, yeah. BRU 42s for the bombs. Because again, it's not programmable, so the BRUs are just racks that hold and let go of things. What am I doing? That was a high off-bore sight shot. Boom, and it hit. Okay, so... Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. We need to have these playable. Why are they blue balling me with this? Alright, what? We need to come up with a game plan. I'm sorry, my brain is just totally not working. They're attacking India. There is a flak gun there that could kill them if they're... But they have Hellfires, they should be able to kill it. So I guess we need to attack Hama. It's time for Hama. And we've got vehicles almost in range of Hama already. Or we can jump into a helicopter and go capture Abu Dhal here, and then the factory. India's going to need to be captured soon. There's a lot of capturing that needs to be done. All right, let's take off. Let's rearm and let's go smash Hama, and then we'll worry about doing some captures if I've got any life left in me. Oh man, I'm in the wrong parking lot. Here's the hangar bays. I don't know, we already took the A-10, maybe we'll switch planes too so we're not cheating anymore. What do we have to kill? Trucks, troops. There is a flak gun and a Shilka that's dangerous. Should be a special rack for these. Alright, aim 7 mics. Let's go 39 or 3060, sorry. Alright, air to ground. Did they remove the special racks? Oh, they just... Okay, there's a drop down. There's the special rack. Okay, I was like, what? Where's the special rack? So you can hold it and then still put some heaters on here. Although I don't think we really need to... Oh yeah, that'll work. Then we'll put some P5s on here. And then on the outside we're going to put some Mark 82 slick irons to drop on whatever's left after we hit the two. We'll hit the Shilka and the Zeus 57 flat gun with our two Mavericks, and that'll be the end of those from a distance, and then we can get closer and drop our slick irons. Because you can put a lot of slick irons. Believe it or not, on the Phantom, this Allard pylon is the heavy one. That's where you put the heavy shit. So we can put like, what, 6? Yeah, 6 Mark 82s on each wing, on the outside of the wing. So that's 12 Mark 82s we'll have to play with. And then we'll still have 4 heaters and 4 Sparrows if we have to engage air to air, which hopefully not, because I will get my ass killed for sure. Damn it. I need to shut off SRS. Oh no. It's giving me a white screen. Nope, here we go. We made it through it. Alright, let's set up everything we can on the ground that we can set up on the ground. Alright, missiles are prepping. Radar. Let's see, radios. See if we can get Mavericks off in our Phantom. It's not an easy task. I definitely need more practice at it. Alright, you big fat Phantom. Let's go. Tornado!
Just remember your training. We got this.
I was never trained in a Phantom, so we're just winging it, buddy. That's a lot of ordnance.
This play gonna be treetop?
Oh my gosh. Put me in the wrong seat.
Roger.
Now, if I can get over there and actually kill the 2 targets I want to kill with the Mavericks, and then maybe get some of my Mark 82s where all those troops are and kill a bunch of them, I'll be happy. I think the last time I was out in the Phantom, we had a really good run. I think it was on Return to Pre-Contact Caucasus. I want to say I got my bombs on target, I used my Mavericks and got on target, and then I killed some stuff with the Zunis. And then made it back. Eventually I'll become good with this thing. I'm trying to force myself into those positions to use it, because in a lot of cases it's like I don't have a good reason to use it. Except when we're on the Cold War servers, but those are a little rough because they're not really Cold War. They're Cold War-ish. It's a big-ass ish. Alright, we're taking off. We're just gonna get lined up and gun it. We're not gonna run it. We're going off of rolling.
Engine's good. Airspeed's coming alive. 80 knots. There's 100. And, oh, nails. Nails, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Gears moving.
God, we're heavy.
Gear up. Flaps up.
I want to say it's negative 45 mils to bore sight my Mavericks. Roughly. Close enough that it'll be about right. Pretty sure that's what I came up with. Okay. Alright, Master Arm on. Armed. TV. Direct. And Mavericks selected, and they're not hot yet.
Yeah, I'd say that's mud. 10 o'clock. Patriot.
That's our Patriot, dumbass. But thanks for saying it like it's something to be feared. Alright, we just gotta wait for our Mavericks to warm up. We'll know because it'll say armed. Alright, TV selected. Make sure our joystick is clear. Yep.
Heads up, I've got nails, 11 o'clock. And nails, 9 o'clock.
Oh, I thought they would have had India cleared by now. They will soon. Oh, Hama's been hit. There's just a dude in a truck left. Well, that's a bummer. I brought all this stuff and nothing to kill now. I guess we'll put a Maverick on that single truck. Or we can save the Mavericks for now. So let's go to bombs. And we're going to go to dive toss. And we're going to go pairs. That'll be fine. Go back to 0. Get trim. Alright, we need to set up a bomb table for Mark 82s under DT. We're going to do about a 30.
You got it.
Alright, so there's just like a ZIL truck there. Oh, wait. That flak gun is still there. Why are they not killing? What are these guys shooting at? Look what they're shooting. They're like shooting out into the open desert. Let's drop our bomb at the truck at Hama here. Oh, wait. I can't drop bombs. We've got vehicles in there. We got a striker in there. So we're going to have to go after that Zeus 57. So we are switching back to... Alright, direct TV. Mavericks. Waiting for them to heat up. Back to negative 45. We'll go after that Zeus 57 if it's still there when we're finally ready to shoot. Just so it doesn't kill those helicopters. I don't know what those helicopters are shooting at though. They're shooting at everything but... Oh, well, Stalker should kill it. He knows what's up. I'm gonna run out of targets. Radio tower? We could drop all of our bombs on the tower itself and black it out. None of this other stuff matters. We just have to kill the tower there. We can do a DT right on top of the tower and kill it. Mavericks are still cold. Let's head towards there.
Oh, I got nails on our nose. 12 o'clock.
I feel like I'm flying a cinder block around. I'm still waiting on the Mavericks. I'm going to go ahead and queue up my bombs. And I'm going to do a dive toss on the tower to start up the engagement. Verify. Yep, we're still good.
Yep, you got it. We have a friendly. 11 o'clock. 5 miles.
Do I prefer the Phantom over the Tomcat? No. I love them both, but I definitely prefer the Tomcat. But I don't hate either of them. I love them both. But if I had to grade them, the Tomcat's going to be higher on my list for certain.
Heads up, nails. 6 o'clock.
I need to keep flying the Phantom and get more comfortable with it. Like, I have no comfort in this plane yet. I haven't flown it enough. So once I'm comfortable in the plane, I'll start getting really good with it. Everything will be smoother, decision making will be cleaner. All my munitions will be, more well placed. I just haven't got there yet because I haven't put in the time. And the Phantom is a different animal for sure. But I'll get it. Like, I can use all the weaponry, I just haven't done it enough to be comfy with it. Until I'm comfortable, I don't have that confidence. I gotta earn myself that confidence in my own brain, and then I'll just start getting better and better and better a lot quicker. I won't be second guessing myself. Alright, we gotta find this little town, and then there is a big-ass radio tower on the back side of that town. Okay, I should be offset enough. It should be right here off the...
Okay, Mud, 9 o'clock.
nose.
Patriot.
I think we're gonna have to drop down lower. I think there's gonna be clouds that are blocking my vision of it. Oh. We're not going to do pairs because we need to definitely make sure this tower goes boom, so... let me think here. I guess let's go Ripple 4. But we're not going to spread them out. We're going to put them right on top of each other for the most part. I'm very comfortable in the Tomcat, you bet. That's why I still haven't even read the manual, and I was able to jump into the BU and pretty much work it all out in my brain just doing it. Except for a couple things that I had to ask some questions for people in the chat that already knew. I still haven't read the manuals yet. I need to, but I just haven't. Where is this town? That's not it, is it? No, I'm looking way too close. It's got to be farther out. There's the pond. No, wait, that's not the pond. Or is it? This should be this town right here. I guess that's the pond. I was looking for the pond, but... I'm pretty sure that's the town I'm looking for. So we need to find the big-ass comm tower on the back side of it. Comm tower should be like right, I want to say right here. Once I got eyes on that, we're gonna go for it. Because I don't see it yet. That is the right place, I just don't see the comm tower. Actually, that can't be the right... I don't see anything there. Maybe that's not the right spot. Oh, it's not the right spot. I'm looking too far. I'm looking too close. It's out here. There it is. Got it. Tally. Alright, hitting the blower. We're rolling up and over and in. Bombs are hot, and yep, pickles hot, we're coming. There's our comm tower. We've got a quick ripple, so we're gonna put the pipper and radar lock the ground right in front of the building, and then we're gonna pull it and dive toss it right onto it. Alright, rolling in.
We have a friendly Eagle, 11 o'clock, 5 miles. All right, I got nails, 8 o'clock. Captured. And nails, 8 o'clock.
Don't lag. Direct hit. Comm tower is down. Piece of cake. And we took out a few blocks of the city too, you know, because they were asking for it. Alright, there's still some tanks and shit down there, right? Yes. There's that Zeus 57. Let me see if I can get eyes on him roughly. I think that's where he is. Okay, I know about where he's at. Let's go back to Pears. How many bombs do we have left? Okay, yeah, we've got 2 more drops we can do. We've got 4 more bombs on each pylon, so we can go... Actually, Pears, we can do 4 more drops, 1 off each pylon. Alright, rolling in. I know right kind of where the Zeus 57 is, so we're just going to get these bombs close to him.
Oh, I'm showing nails,
right
11 o'clock.
Capturing the ground.
I'm captured.
I think I see him actually right there. Boom! Yeah, I hit the Zeus 57 and some more buildings. Yeah, I got it. It's down. Alright, what else do we got going? T-90s are in the middle of the city. Let's just drop the rest of our ordnance. What do we got? 6? Okay, we're just gonna salvo. Oops. So right over here in the city is where those T-90s are hiding in the buildings. We're just going to drop some big bombs in there. Okay, right up from that little lip, so right there. That's where they're going. Here we go. Up and over. Rolling into target. Capturing.
Captured.
Right in there. I don't know if that's where they are, but they're somewhere right in there, so we're sending a lot of explosives. Yes, we hit some T-90s. And we did a lot of damage. Okay, that should have been all my bombs. Yep.
Heads up, nails. 6 o'clock.
We're more maneuverable now. Alright, Vic, you can kill more stuff, but the radio tower's actually blacked out. But there is targets in that city if you wanted to dig them out.
Captured. Okay.
Radar missiles are not yet ready. Alright, where's this MIA?
We've got nails, 9 o'clock. We've got a bandit, 12 o'clock, 9 miles. Captured, captured.
What are you capturing for? We're in air-to-air mode. Oh shoot, I'm on dive toss, that's why.
Back to standard scan pattern.
Thank you. Alright. Show me where he is. Shit. That's a lot of clutter. Radar missiles up? Yeah, okay, we got radar missiles, but we gotta have a lock.
We have a new bogey. Right, 24 miles, 1,500. Roger.
Lock him. Lock him. He's not locking him. Oh, he
Locked. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and shoot.
Fox 1. That does not look like it's tracking. Fox 2. We got him.
Lock. Back to standard scan pattern. The bandit is going down.
That's what I get for trusting a Jester lock. Alright. Well, that transport helicopter's done. Oh.
Getting nails, 2 o'clock. Back to standard scan. Wilco.
We'll see if we can intercept these JF-17s, but then we're going to have to head home because we're going to be getting low on fuel here. Yes. We're not going to be able to use our Mavericks.
Hey, what's our fuel?
Let's lie to him. He lied to me when he said he had a lock, so we've got tons of gas.
Back to standard scan pattern.
Then why are you not scanning?
Back to standard scan.
Something's wrong with the radar.
We've got nails, 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch these guys either. I'd have to go straight into blower and I'll run out of fuel. Oh well, let's give it a shot.
Wilco.
Alright, Mach 1.
Bud, 9 o'clock.
Mirage
Patriot.
2000's jumping them.
Alright, got a new bogey. Right 5, 12 miles, 18,000. Copy that. Not getting an IFF response. It's a hostile. Sure.
Give me the lock. Got it?
Locked. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, shoot.
I'm not gonna shoot yet. Especially when I don't know if you've got a good lock. You know, like the last lock. Alright, I got eyes on him. And I've got the lock on him.
I lost lock. Returning to regular scan.
Oh, you're such a chump, Stain.
Got it. Locked. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, shoot.
Fox 1. Off the rail.
We've got a bandit, JF-17, 12 o'clock, 4 miles.
Good track, good track. Oh, we got him! Hell yes.
Alright, back to scanning. Shit, mud, 1 o'clock, SA-8.
Oh, shit. Am I over Sam's? Come on, where's his buddy? Give me his wingman. He should be out here in front of us.
Returning to regular scan.
Arming the handoff for the missile. It's an old Fox 1 Sparrow.
We have a new bogey. Right 10, 37 miles, 24,500.
Wait a few seconds for the handoff. Oh, that guy's hauling
T-Pain's
butt.
toward...
That guy's kind of hauling butt. Hey, what's up, Mitsu? How's it going? How was your flights tonight? If you were flying. I don't know what you were doing, actually. Hopefully it was good.
Contact. Left 20 degrees, 39 miles, 22,000.
That's not our target, dude. Come on. You gotta do better than this.
He paints, we're good.
That's the airfield right there. He's right there, man. Come on. He's that hash right there. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Alright, we're gonna have to come back around. Hopefully he doesn't see us.
Heads up, new bogey. Left 15, 38 miles, 13,000.
Okay, he doesn't see us.
We've got a bandit, JF-17, 12 o'clock, 1 mile.
Never mind, he sees
I'm
us.
not, no, there's no IFF.
That was too much aspect. Damn it. I do not want to get into a turn fight with this big ass Phantom. We need to lock him down like right now.
One o'clock.
I'm not going to overshoot you that easily, dude. This missile's got to hit, though. Right in the butt. Fox 2. Looks like a good track. Suplash.
Bandit is going down.
Alright, let's RTB.
Gotcha, bitch!
That was a beautiful shot. It looked like he went into burner. he went up and
Yeah,
went
mud,
burner.
6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Patriot. And, shit, mud. 6 o'clock. Okay, got a new bogey. Right 15, 21 miles, 7,000. Patriot.
Chester? You
Target
really got
paint,
shut up.
IFF checks out.
Yeah, I know it does. Stop looking in all of our friendly zones. Worry about stuff not in the friendly zone. Alright, we're out of heaters. We're out of bombs. What was that? We took out the tower with our bombs, then we took out some tanks and some flak guns with our bombs, then we took out a helicopter, and then we took out 2 JF-17s. That's like super ace. But we gotta get out of here for sure.
Contacts. Let's check for IFF returns.
We're low on fuel too. So we're gonna try to come down here and then
We
just
have
go
a
straight
bogey,
in.
bra, right 15 degrees, 32 miles.
That's the
50
green
feet.
right there.
And a friendly, bra, right 10, 32 miles.
Okay, that's not the airfield, that's the farm. The airfield's over here. Yeah, we're almost on fumes.
All right, those are some nails, 2 o'clock. And the nails, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, the BU is awesome. I was in the BU earlier. I dig it so far. Damn. I'll definitely be making a short out of that heater going right up that guy's friggin' burner. Did you see the explosion? That thing proximityed inside of his fuselage. If that thing wouldn't have exploded, we still would have got him because it went all up in his engine. Alright, we're looking for green smoke at Hama. And we're gonna have to just do a straight in. It's gonna be a rough landing because we're really on fumes here. It's on the other side of that hill, isn't it?
We have a friendly, 1 o'clock low, 2 miles.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. Tally. If you want claustrophobic in VR, do you have the F-86 Sabre or the MiG-15? Or even the A4? It's like being
Mud, 4
strapped into a
o'clock,
coffin.
Patriot.
Oh, I don't have SRS to let Dusty know I'm coming in, and I'm not going to be able to not come in. Looks like everybody's on the tarmac not moving, so that's good. We are not coming back around, we're coming in. Alright, we're idle. This is return to pre-contact Syria. There's the smoke. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna get there?
Returning to regular scan.
You just sit back there and eat your crayons. Okay, I see the front of the runway. We're down to
All right, those are some nails. 2 o'clock.
We might come in a little hot. Just to try to carry in case we start spitting out.
We have a new bogey. Right 10 degrees. 7 miles. 4,500. We've got nails. 1 o'clock. Positive IFF target is friendly.
Yeah, I'm not worried about IFF. I'm worried about landing and not exploding. But thank you for all the updates. I appreciate that.
Alrighty, gear, flaps, pressure, warning lights, anti-skid. $1,000. Fuel check, how we looking?
We're good. We have all the fuel. We've got like tons of fuel.
500.
Oh, I'm losing power.
100.
Losing power.
Well, thanks, buddy. At least I can get retired on disability now.
You should be happy we made it home at all. Actually, that wasn't even that hard. What's he talking about? Oh, that's right. This is the jester that always talks shit. Let's say that wasn't really that bad of a landing. We didn't flop it or anything. Mission accomplished. That was pretty sick. That was pretty good. That was a lot of killing for an old Phantom. And then making it home on fumes. Let's go parade across all the Hornets and stuff. Be like, yeah, I just took out an entire building, a bunch of tanks, helicopter, and a couple of JF-17 strike jets. What did you guys do? Play with your MFDs? Ha ha. This is a Phantom. We don't even have piddle packs. We just piss on the floor. I'm gonna get up here and wreck it trying to park. Because that would just be perfect. There's a Hornet. That way he can see what a real plane looks like. It's got a full set of broaches on there. That's it, we're out. Not too shabby. Did I die at all tonight? No, look at that. Just kicked the crap out of him. That was just 2 flights, once in the A-10 and once in the Phantom. We tallied all that. And all the air was from the Phantom. That's awesome. That made me feel better about my Phantom ability. Did you go blow some of that stuff up, Vic? I see you're in the U. Did you go over to the radio tower? Yeah, the radio tower and bomb anything? Oh, I did hit one of those. Look at all the buildings that are all destroyed now from me dropping bombs. I love how it actually shows the burnt out buildings from my bomb drops. My bombs did hit, like right here. You can see it right in the middle of the blast radius, but the T-90 only took half damage. Yeah, I mean that I damn near hit right where he was. But it's a T-90. How many bombs did I put? 6 bombs in there. Yeah, there's where they hit right there. Look at that. All 6 of them. That tank's lucky. That's a hell of a blast radius. That's a hell of a shockwave. Should have messed that tank up pretty good. Well, if the tank's still working, I guarantee you a few of the people that were in that tank are pretty scrambled. There's the tower I blew up, and then there's... Yeah, look at that. I was that close. That's where that flak gun was, and I put the bombs right next to it. That was a good guess, because I just knew he was over here somewhere. Those were not civilian houses. Those were bad guys. I could tell because they have tanks and flak guns, and they were shooting. Plus, did you see what they were wearing? I mean, come on. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a night. That was some good practice in the BU, and that was excellent in the Phantom. And I need to chill out. That fever keeps spiking on my dumb body. Alright, let's see who's flying. I'll get you guys rated somewhere. I will be in the Discord like normal for more hours. If you need to get a hold of me, that's where you can get a hold of me. They're supposed to be working on lowering the map file size and optimizing it for load time, run time, and space. But they didn't actually say when they're going to be done with that. They just said they're doing that, so that'll be great when that starts happening. But I haven't seen it yet. Alright, here's a raid. They'll never do it? Well, I know they're working on it. I know they are actually working on it. Look, Razbam's done. Okay, yep, raid's going through. Okay, I'm gonna raid you guys over to Dead Stick. Looks like he's... looks like he's in a helicopter. Or an A-10. I can't tell, it's all zoomed in. I think it's an A-10, actually. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will be in the Discord. I'll be back tonight. Tonight will be Saturday night? Yeah, I'll be here tonight. I'll be back. We'll do another practice round in the BU with a different system. And then we'll do some more flying. And it would appear I am leaving on the 29th. I did get my paperwork today. I'll be gone the 29th. I'll be gone for a minimum of 6 days. But it's probably going to be a couple more than that. But I will be silent for about a week or so. And then I'll be back. And we'll do some more flying as soon as I get back. Alright, raid's going through in a minute. Take it easy, everybody.